It's great, to be recognized for what I did many years ago. It was a long journey for me from playing Little League at Gene Robertson Park when I was 7, 8 years old. And as I started having some success, I started having higher dreams of continuing to play. And so I went to Alsa High School, and Coach Gary Mortensen there was my coach. And I owe a lot to him because really what he did, he knew how to position players to give them the most likely chance to succeed. We actually were able to get Gary a league championship in my senior year. That felt good, and he's really the reason why he put my name in for the California High School All-Star team and got me a tryout. And I made it. That really opened up a lot of doors for me later on down the road because, you're playing with some of the best high school athletes in California. So that brought a lot of scouts in, Division I coaches and Major League scouts. Then I went to Hartnell College, and at the time they had some of the best coaches, I think, around. They had Tony Teresa was the head coach, Frank Geller and Chuck Felice, and those were kind of well-known, the dream team, in my opinion, of coaches around the area. Hartnell was fortunate to have them. I was fortunate enough to play for them, and I have no doubt in my mind that experience I got at Hartnell just really helped me down the road. Eventually playing Division I at Oklahoma State and minor leagues and then make it to the big leagues. I owe a lot of gratitude to them. From Hartnell College, I went to another junior college in Oklahoma, and it was kind of a little prep school for Oklahoma State. After Connors, I go to Oklahoma State in '85 and '86, and at the time I went there, they were going to the World Series every year, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to go there. And I was fortunate enough to, both years I played there, we went to the College World Series and never able to win it, but it was a good experience. From the time I was 13 to the time I was 18, playing Babe Ruth and senior Babe Ruth baseball, I was able to go to 2 World Series, and that's not because of me, it's because of the guys I played with. I played a lot of good guys, a lot of good players, so it was just really a good time in my life.
Gordy Dillard comes on. His record is 4-4, left-hander, 6'1", 190, 21. He's a senior from Salinas, California.
During my time at Oklahoma State, I got drafted several times. I didn't sign, and then finally, my senior year at Oklahoma State, I got drafted by the Orioles. And I went to the minor leagues, and if you have success, you go to AAA and you go to the big leagues. Well, I kind of went about it a little bit different. Me and the catcher went to go to play some golf. One of the pro at the clubhouse drove up, this is in Charlotte, drove up to us, and he said, "Hey, we got a phone call from your coach." We had like 8 more holes to go. So we played, and I go back to the clubhouse and I call him on the phone, and it's like, he goes, "Well, they wanted you in Milwaukee for the game tonight." He goes, "But I don't know if you're going to make it." And I go, "I'll make it." We flew into Milwaukee, and the game was in progress. My equipment didn't make it, my mitt, my shoes. I had to borrow another left-handed pitcher's equipment. His shoes were maybe a size too big for me, but I don't care. Give me the shoes. I put them on, and I signed the contract. And I walked from the clubhouse into the dugout, and it was kind of one of those hazy nights. And I'll never forget, as you walk in, and you could see the part of the field as you're walking through the hallway into the clubhouse. And it was like a dream come true. I'm kind of getting chills thinking about it because it's like everything I dreamed of, It's like, this is what I dreamed about. My dad was, no doubt in my mind, the reason why I was where I was at. And he was the reason why I was getting the call. Between him and my grandma, Susie, they were my biggest fans and the biggest supporters from the time I was little to the time I was at Hartnell. They were at every game. I mean, it was just a dream come true for both of us. Really want to thank the board for this honor. It means a lot to me. There's guys and girls up there that I know that accomplished a lot in sports, and it's just an honor to be associated with both the guys and girls that are on that wall.